Sorry, cut off. Some idea of what I'm doing here. Okay. So, all right, so your base bow is done. Middle bow is done. So you want to thread your needle again. Where's my needle? You're going to thread your needle again. So next thing we're going to work on is our spikes. Like I said, this takes a while to do because it's a couple of steps, and that the first two steps takes me, actually it's the first two steps that takes me a long time because those spikes, I mean sorry, those base bows are nightmarish. They just drive me nuts. They just drive me crazy, and I'm trying to freaking thread this needle before it falls on the floor. And I just be like, I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. I'm on. Okay. Threading the needle. Okay. Needle's threaded. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna move this out the way. Move this out the way. So the next thing you're gonna do is your spikes. So I'm sure you all know not to heat seal glitter ribbon. It will catch on fire. So what I do, like I said, I cut these in 6-inch strips. What I do is after I cut it, I kind of line them up together like this, evenly. And even if you cut, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, cut them up, make the ends as even as possible. Because what we're going to do is we're going to dovetail it. Let's do this way. Lay this on top of this one. And you don't have to be, the same color. That's just me. Okay. And these are spikes. Okay. So you try to get it, as even as possible. And I just cut off the ends, just to, clean it up. Make it look a little neater. I cut the ends off one side. See? You go to the other end, see how they're not really even. And I go to the other end, cut it off that side. And my craft room is a mess. That's because I cut all this ribbon on the side. Okay. So you can do one or two things. You can take 2 ribbon and do this. You can do all of them together. I tend to do all of them together because I want them to be like even spikes. So, but for this video, I'm just going to show you how to do all 2. So you're going to take the ribbon. You're going to fold it in half. You can see. And you're going to cut a diagonal. Let me do that again so you can see. See? And you're going to cut on a diagonal. And it gives you your dovetail. And the other end, same thing. Try to even them up. Same thing. Do the other end, is fold it and cut on a diagonal. There's your dovetail. Get this out the way. Move this out the way. Okay. Same thing with your gross grain ribbon. Your other ribbon, like I said, doesn't have to be glitter and gross grain. You can do all glitter, you can do all gross grain, depending on what kind of look you're going for. I just kind of, tonight I kind of mixed it up. Say you can do 8 spikes, 6 spikes, 7 spikes, 5 spikes, 3 spikes. It just depends on the look you're going for. I normally do 8 spikes. I have done 6 in the past. I have done one color, like 8 colors of 8 ribbon cut. This is 2 of each color. You don't have to do it that way. Like I say, it's your preference on how you want, whatever look you're going for. Alright, and this is cut. And these, of course, you got to heat seal them because they're gross grain, because gross grain phrase. So, let me heat seal the ends. I'm going to heat seal the ends. Okay, those are done. Now, your spikes. Your spikes do not, I repeat, do not have to be any certain way or a certain color order. It's up to you what you want to do. You can do every other color. You can do what I'm going to do. It's depending on what look you're going to get. Because at the end of the day, your spikes are your back ribbon. So these are, trust me when I say these are never perfect. So don't, and it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. I'm to the point where I think I'm getting a little better at it. But it takes a lot of practice to get this right. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your first colors. Like I said, it doesn't have to be 2 of the same color. This is just what I'm doing. Just so don't think this is, you have to do it this way. So I'm going to do yellow on yellow. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to take this part of the ribbon. And I'm going to line it up to the end here. Can you see that? And then you're going to line the other end up like this. Okay. Then I'm going to get my next color. Same thing. We're going to crisscross it the opposite way. And line it up to the end. Same thing. Line it up to the end. Okay. And you should have like an X. Do it again. Same way. Do it again. And you do that till you get all your colors down. So you're crisscrossing opposite directions. And you're lining the end to end like that. And that is your spikes. Okay. Next step. Take your salon clip, hair clip, whatever you have. Put your finger on the middle of the bow. Take your salon clip and just put it under the bow so you can catch the middle. And you should have it like this. Okay. And at this point, this is where you can kind of adjust your spikes the way you want them. If they're not laying right, you want to put them up high. Doesn't matter, depending on how close you want your spikes. So I want my spikes like this, and it looks pretty good. And if like one is overlapping the other, just kind of move it at that point. So this is the time to do it. Okay. So next step is you want to sew your spikes. So we're going to stick it in the back. Oh, crap. That's not good. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. Having thread problems today. Oh, crap. I know I shouldn't use this long piece of thread, but that's what I'm doing tonight. So, because I don't know how much I'm gonna use to wrap it. Sometimes I don't use a lot. Sometimes I do. Just depends on my mood. And I try not to pull it too hard. If anybody knows of any besides the embroidery thread, this is the thread I'm using. I'm not using my Madeira thread. I'm using my silky thread that I was using on my one needle that I don't use anymore. Well, I'm going to be using it again for birthday hats, but I haven't made a birthday hat in a while because it's been really busy. Okay, so that's threaded. Alright. So you're going to take that and go through the middle. Go through the middle again. And just cut this part off so I don't end up cutting. Pull it through again. Okay, and you want to just take this off. Okay, there you have it. You have your. Now what you're gonna do is, now this is the way I was saying you can wrap that bigger base bow. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your thread and you're gonna wrap it around the bottom, through the middle. Wrap it a couple of times. Okay. Now you want to hold it in the middle. And you want to gently pull, tug a little bit, give it some force, but not enough to break this thread. I'm going to keep pulling it till you get it like this. You pull it up like this. But then what you want to do, just wrap your thread around. Wrap it around really good. Get it nice and tight. Alright, your spikes. Get it nice and tight. Okay, let's tie it off in the back. Okay. Shoot. Tie it off in the back. And that's it with your thread for the night. Let me just put this up because I've been losing. Oh, no, actually, no, sorry. You got one more bow you got to do. Okay. So that is your spikes. Your spikes. This could actually be a bow as well. This is your spikes. I'll put that to the side. Next, we're going to do your side bow. And this is pretty easy. It's the same technique we do, the big bows for the, the big bows we do for the tutus, except it's a smaller bow. So let me thread my needle again. Oops. And then, like I said, this is 3/8 inch ribbon. 3/8 inch ribbon, cut at 4 inches. Just fast forward through me doing this. Let's tie this up really quick. Okay. Alright. Alright, so you want to heat it. Well, no, you don't have to heat these ends. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bow. So the awareness bows? You're gonna bend it like this. And you know how you have those awareness bows and crisscross it like that. I'm gonna do that again. So it's bend it like this. And it's like that. You just want to take it and go to the back like this. And that's it. Okay? So, take it. Middle, like that. I made a knot than I should have, but that's alright. And you just want to wrap this around, or you can do, you know, the accordion technique. So I think I'm going to do on this one. So you do the accordion technique where you go top, bottom, and just pull it through like this. Okay, you just want to push it up like that, and you just want to wrap the bow. You know, play with your loops, trying to get them as nicely and even as possible. Okay. And you want to tie off your ribbon. Sorry, this is a very small ribbon. Okay, cut this off. Okay, and that is your small bow. Now what you want to do is you want to cut it on an angle. You can see this. Cut it on an angle like this. Key seal it in. A little crazy there. Cut the other angle like this. Sorry if you can't see because it's so small. But I think you guys kind of get the idea. And key seal it. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. Then you want to put some type of embellishment. So I'm gonna get a little tiny rhinestone. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna use my picker upper, my rhinestone picker. So just a little bit of hot glue. Excuse my glue gun is nasty. Ugh. I need a new one. Take your rhinestone and just put it in the middle. There you go. There are your side bows. Okay. I'll put this up. Okay, so last but not least is your surrounder bows. These are pretty easy to do. It's the only one that you don't need to use a thread with. Move this out the way so y'all can see. So I already did 2 already. At the end, they're gonna look like that. Gonna look. The surrounder bows are gonna look like that. So, what you do with your surrounder bows is really easy. Take your ribbon. You wanna fold it in half. Crease the end really good. Open it up. You should have a crease in the middle. Take your glue gun and put a dab of glue by the middle. Now what you're going to do is take the right side of the ribbon and you're going to bring it around and to the back. Right next to that crease line, on the side of the crease line. And put another little dollop of glue. You take the left side of the ribbon, bring round into the back, into the middle. And just get that glue on. Okay? Let's do that again. You're gonna fold your ribbon in half. There's your crease. You can see that crease. You're gonna take your glue and put a dollop on the side of the crease. Okay. You're gonna take your ribbon and you bring the right side of your ribbon, wrap it around, right to that, right on the side of your crease line. I hope that makes sense. And do the same thing for the other side. Around to the middle. And that's it. All right. So all your pieces are done. You got your spikes, you got your middle bow, you got your base bow. All right, so now it's the building part. So first thing you're going to do, I'll try to clean up some of these threads. Here. Normally they're not this junky, but of course, because I'm doing a video, everything wants to take a left on me. All right, so you want all of your pieces. These are all your pieces all together. First thing you're going to do, take your big bow, which is the 1/2 inch ribbon, which is your base bow. You want to take your spikes, put some glue on the back, a generous amount of glue. Be careful, don't burn yourself, because all I do is burn myself. And you want to line the middle part up with this part. So you want to line it up in the middle, really good. I'll hold it for a couple of seconds. Ouch, I burnt myself. Couple of seconds. So this thing can stay nice and secure because you're going to be doing a lot of moving things around and stuff. Okay. Then what I like to do is go into the back and put one felt circle down. Just one for now. You're going to be doing 2. Alright. So, that's the back of that. Okay. Get your strings of glue. I mean, it doesn't matter, but to me, I just wanted to look, a little clean. Okay. Let me get that glue. Oh, God. Sometimes hot glue can be a pain in the butt. It says, I'm saying you got to hold this because it's still kind of tacky and... Okay. So that part is done. Then you want to take your marabou at this point and you want to put them right in the middle. So you're going to put one up here. And like I said, you don't have to do this much marabou. I like a lot of marabou. I like a nice fluffy bow in the middle. One strip would be fine, but I like to put 2. Give a full. And you can actually, in all honesty, you could leave the bow like this if you wanted to. So that's it so far. Next, we are going to put our surrounding bows around our middle bow. So the first bow. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the bow, the first end of the bow, and you're going to glue it, this part right to the middle. So it's around the bow, like this. So what you're going to do, take this, go on your right side, okay. And you want to do your left side, your left surrounded bow, okay. And take that and go to the left side of your bow. Oh, hold up. Just kind of play with it a little bit, make sure it goes around the bow. Put this down. Okay, there we go. Alright. And that is your first, if you can see it, hold up. First surrounded bow. Then you want to take your second one, kind of offset it a little bit so it can kind of hang, you know, saying to the back like this. So you don't want to have to put it like this. You can, but if you want, you know, to give, you know, you can put it out like this a little bit, or you can do it. I'm going to actually go in this time. So it can be like, you know, like this. So it'll be two loops on top of each other. But you can offset it. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you. So, but for this one, we're going to do it like this. Same thing. Just going to overlap it. I think it gives it a better look when you do it this way. I have offset it in the past, but it looks like sometimes when you do it, the bow looks like it's so far, you know, off of it, it doesn't look right. Okay. And then let's get the right side in. Okay. And that is your surrounded bow. This surrounded bow. Now, if you want, if you don't have an embellishment, you can take a piece of gross grain ribbon. And you can wrap it around, you know, through the middle like this. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have some type of embellishment, so it looks nicer. But you don't have to. So I'm gonna put the Elmo piece in the middle. A lot of people use bottle caps. I think the last bottle cap I used, I think, was on the Paw Patrol one I did in Peppa Pig. I try, especially when you want characters, I try to find embellishments to put on, you know, the middle of the bow. You can find on Amazon, Etsy, all that stuff. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is take the middle bow, and it's going to go dead smack in the middle of your bow. So we're going to glue this on. Now, be careful with this. Don't try to make sure the glue doesn't show. I don't know, lately my glue's been spilling out. I don't know why, but trying to get it, you know, because I worry about the little one snatching at it, so you try to glue it on. I'm going to try to find another technique where we can sew it on, but that might be a lot. I'm trying to not do too much sewing with these bows. But anyway, so you want to take the middle bow and you want to put it right in the middle. Kind of eye it. Trying to find your middle. And you want to just push it down and hold it. Hold this bow. You're going to hold your bow. Make sure this doesn't come loose. If you want, you can put a little glue on the side over here just to secure it in. Just push it up a little bit. You don't gotta, you know, you don't want to smash it. It's there. And then you want to go over here. same thing. Just to keep it on. Okay. And next you want to take your small ribbon. Now, you don't have, so there's a couple of things you can do. You can put the ribbon right here. You could put it right here. Wherever you want to put it. So I'm going to put it right here on the on the side here like this. So we're just going to glue it on just a little bit on the ends. Like I said, you can be, get creative how you want to do this. I have used some flowers. I've been using making the small bowls as of late. You know what? Not Hobby Lobby sells those big bowls like this too, and you can just add some embellishments. I think if you add a little rhinestone, a little bling to it, and let it stand out a little bit. So let's do, I'm saying, you can see this is the best part about this. You can just keep, fluffing your bow. Just around the bows that come loose. Just go like this. Okay. No, it's not where I want it. Okay. Right. Twist in. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Right. Green should be first. Okay. Here. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. It's not staying. Really? Okay, here we go. Okay. And that is your bow. And all I do next, make sure this is thin. I just flip this over. I just heat seal the end of this just like a ribbon, so just put a little dab of glue right there. Heat seal this in. And do like this. And then just take the glue, just put it down through the middle like that. Stupid glue gun. If anybody knows a better glue gun, please tell me. My glue gun is so old. Alright. And the string. Take the other piece of the other felt circle. Ouch. And that's it. If you want, you can glue it here too as well. Secure it. But that is your 6-inch bow. Hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll try to do another video while I have my daughter staying above me. Maybe you'll see me better. But this is how they come out. Okay? And guys, I hope this works. Thanks. Bye.